So now you take a tough loss to Philip Holiday. We understand why. Mentally, emotionally, the camp wasn't truly together, but you come back and you bounce back and have performances like never before. Let's talk about this. Before we pull up any footage, you come down to the rec, down to ABC, and you come and you ask the box me and Mike Melvin. At the time, I was 16 years old. Pretty boy Mike, shout out to
Young
Pretty
pup.
boy Mike. And at the
Shout
boxing,
out to Pretty Boy.
me and Mike, you come back and you say, I don't want to box nobody but Anthony Thompson and Mike Melvin. What was it about us that got that made you say that?
Well, see, it's crazy, man, because we talk boxing a lot, and we talk about how the kids need to be schooled, how they need to be talked to and stuff like that. But to be honest with you, never took anything from you or Melvin. But behind the scenes, I didn't put that together. You know who put that together? And you didn't
Hurt.
even know.
Was it
You didn't
hurting
even
Butch?
know, huh?
Was it hurting Butch?
Nope. It was my dad and Hurt. And if you notice, when we fought Gatti, when we was training with y'all, it was only me, Butch, Rennie. I don't think Bowie came down that much, did he?
No, Bowie didn't come down. It was just Butch. It was Butch, Leon Tabs,
Mhm.
and Rennie.
Yeah, that's it. See, but it was like still with at that time, my dad still wasn't in I'm not gonna say in my life, he wasn't in my corner, but evidently he was still in my life because he was still making moves behind the scene that was getting me prepared for the Gatti fight. Not saying taking anything away from Butcher Bowie because they did their thing there. But when it came to the boxing with you and Mike Melvin, my dad put that together. All I knew was that I was supposed to go down to 26th Street, talk to Hurt, and I had to train with you and Mike Melvin. And I said to my dad, to Butch and Bowie, I said, Mike Melvin and Anthony? He was like, yup. I was like, all right, well, let's go.
That's crazy.
And
I don't know. Why would your dad choose me? I'm a 16-year-old kid.
yeah, you're a 16-year-old kid that had fast hands, that knew how to box and could punch very well. And hey, I needed that. Only thing difference was that you punched like Gatti, but Gatti was the war type guy. And Mike Melvin, he just stayed on top of me. So there it was with that. I needed that. When I did them 6 rounds with you and I got tired, I had to do it with Mike. When I did it with Mike one week, I got tired with Mike. I had to go in there with you. So it worked both ways, man. And to this day, man, I love you and Mike so much, man. It just can't. Well, people just don't understand, man. They just don't understand. And it's crazy, like you said, you came in the game at 98, right when we started fighting, you came in. So it was blessed, man. It was meant for us to hook up together, man. Definitely was.
Absolutely. Ty, Ty, you on mute because your background loud. So when you ready to talk, Ty, come off of mute.
So let me ask you a question, Ivan. Now, while we use social media encyclopedia, I gotta ask this question. Getting ready for the Gatti fight.
Mm-hmm.
We found out once we started getting ready for certain fights, and I know that there's a training camp at Spence. Get Hurt, you don't have to tell the money. Well, was Hurt getting training camp at Spence for you to go in there with Pretty Boy and Anthony Thompson? I always wanted to know this and keep it a bean 15. I got that from my cousin Rob. Bean 15. Was Hurt getting money for the training camp at Spence to fight?
I couldn't tell you that. All I know is that every week, I think every week after training sessions, because we trained down there.
Okay.
We didn't go to the gym. We stayed
The door was closed. The door was closed.
Yeah, everything was closed. We worked. All I know every week, and it was surprising, but it was a great thing for me to know every week, every day. Let me start that way. Every day at 4:00, Anthony and Mike was in the gym waiting for me to come in the gym. Every day at about 7:30, 8:00, we would leave. Every week on Friday after workout, all I know is Mike, they had a check. I don't know if Hurt got any of it or not like that, but I made sure if Hurt got any of it, it came from Anthony and Mike Melvin because my man Rennie made
Okay.
sure that Anthony and Mike
Yes.
Melvin got their money,
Yes.
and I was gonna make sure that they did
Yeah.
because they
Yes, he did.
So there's a
Yes,
possibility
he
to
did.
why that some money probably got skimmed off without us knowing. But hey, that's
Okay.
how it goes. I don't
I
know.
just the PGO Nation just want to know.
Hey,
Thank you, Legend, for answering
listen, PTO Nation. Listen,
that.
once again, I see people on Facebook. I see people on Instagram. We got to get those likes up. We got to get that interaction. We getting a boatload of comments. Everybody's commenting. What's
Thumbs
up,
up.
Mighty? This and that. But
Hey, hey,
we gotta get
hey.
that. We gotta get that. Get those likes up. Mighty. Uh, let's producer. Let's try to see if we can get these Gotti videos showing.
Miami, what is your professor?
So far. Robinson's performance here tonight, reminiscent of Meldrick Taylor's first 9 rounds against Julio Cesar Chavez. Now,
I think he hurt you right there, Mighty. If I'm
last round
mistaken.
miracle the way Chavez did. Chavez looked a little better. If you were to judge the fight by a side-by-side picture of the two faces, it's no contest. Robinson looks fresh and relatively unmarked. Gatti looks like Gatti. Good left hook by Arturo.
And I think this is the 12th, 10th round. I'm saying run, Mighty. Just move. We got it in the bag. Stop banging, Mighty. Stop banging.
To avoid a defeat.
Yeah, to pull out a draw, right?
Then I'm like, yeah, Mighty. That's me, Mighty. I'm all confused.
I'm great. Sit back.
Hey, thank you.
I stop punching. Let him out. Come on.
I remember, right here. Well,
How big a factor do you think Gatti's damaged left eye has been
It's about to
in
come.
Robinson's ability to
you
land so
know
many
the
punches?
reason why I got caught with that shot. Look, I'm
How
squaring
big a
right
factor has
on.
the damaged left eye been in Robinson's ability to land so many punches?
I think it's been a big effect because we're glad that Arturo got up and see that right hand.
Ow, look at that speed.
Oh, that was a
Where's the shot we did?
Yeah,
There
Mighty.
you go.
Yeah, Mike.
Now, right here, I'm about to poop on myself. This is the last round. Run, Ivan.
Oh, did he get robbed?
Please. Grab
He's
him.
able to pull it off. Robinson trying to hold. Gatti looking for one big clincher.
Grab, Mighty, please.
Now
He throwing window cookies. Mighty slipping in the pocket.
Yeah, exactly.
Mighty slipping in the pocket, champ.
Defense was just impeccable that night, man. Everything was
Yes. You was cooking on all cylinders, Mike. You was firing on all cylinders. Fight of the year, baby.